All right, I broke my ankle in January, big spiral fracture. This is my rehab protocol that I do before I work out. So you got the heel raises, then you got toe raises. We're doing 10 of each. You got these little side tilts to stretch the lateral part of the ankle. Then I internally rotate, raise from there. Then I externally rotate, raise from there. Then we add some depth. So I grab a box, I get the full stretch, raise from the top. Then I balance for ankle circles. I go clockwise and counterclockwise. Then we go back on the step. We do that front little drop there, so we're loading back into the hip and driving up. Then we add internal rotation to that. Well, I guess relative external rotation of the ankle, but internal rotation of the hip. Then we externally rotate at the hip, so we open the pelvis up and we pull it up. Then after that, we go to a little bit more open chain. So we raise the heels, we do forward and backwards walks. Then we start to get into a little bit of bounding. So bounding from neutral, bounding from externally rotated, and bounding from internally rotated. That's pretty much some of it. Then I actually start my real workout.